Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Blaine High School, home of the Bengals. The Bengals at 10-3-1 playing host to their crosstown rival, the 10-1-2 Centennial Cougars. I'm Matt Johnson. Our entire North Metro TV crew happy to be bringing you the action here tonight at Blaine High School. The Cougars coming into this game, as we mentioned, with just one overall loss on the season. The Bengals with just 3. It should be a good matchup between these two very good schools. And of course, we mentioned they are rivals. The two play just a couple of miles apart, and it's always good when they get together. Pretty decent crowd on hand here at Blaine High School. A temperature of about 64 degrees and just a slight breeze. Beautiful fall night as you see both teams getting introduced. As we are just about set to get underway, we'll play 2 40-minute halves. The Centennial Cougars, of course, are led by their star, Jenna Roaring, the senior forward, number 17, a captain on this Cougar squad. She stands as the Cougars are introduced. Among the other starters, Katrie Gifford, Madison Bettina, Pharrell Rome. On defense, Ashley Osmick and Courtney Kenville. Nan Glinsick will play forward at midfield. Jessica Axt also on defense. Bree Bordage at midfield. And then Morgan Worse is their goalkeeper. You saw just a second ago the scoring for Jenna Roaring. Unbelievable how productive she has been and continues to be for this Cougar squad in her senior season. Morgan Worse, the Cougar goalkeeper, is a sophomore, her first full season as a starter this year. And she has been very good for the Cougars at her young age. And you see Worse being introduced right now. Those are your Centennial Cougar starters in red. The Blaine Bengals, the home team here tonight, looking for a big win. Worse, 6 goals against her in 9 games. Very impressive. Averaging less than a goal a game do her opponents. The Bengals will try to put a couple of through the night as you see the Bengals being introduced. The goalkeeper is Alex Barber-Verdick, Savannah Schneider, Kara Jolly, and Ashley Pafko. Some of the starters. Pafko, a senior. You see the attackers, Brittany Montanon, Kirsten Flack. Abby Wallers at midfield. Brittany Blackwaller will start tonight as well. Hannah Stratton at midfield. Kirsten Olson will play midfield as well, and she, look at her there. She's a senior captain on this squad.
At midfield, sophomore number 17, Abby Wallers. At defense, junior.
The Bengals led by Coach Scott Zachman really excel at defense, and tonight they'll be tested with Jenna Roaring on the other side of the ball. The Cougars say that their keys to the game tonight are simple. Get the ball to Jenna Roaring, number 17, and they will. Here's a look at your Bengal goalkeeper one more time as we conclude the introductions. The Bengal goalkeeper is Alex Barber-Verdick, a senior, very experienced Bengal player. As you can see, she's allowed 16 goals in 13 games, allows just a little over a goal a game. So between her and Morgan Worth on the other side, both of these girls allowing just about a goal per game. So we could very well be in for a defensive battle. Coach Zachman for the Blaine Bengals told us they've got to put some pressure on Centennial, win those 50-50 balls tonight, and simply be more physical. He was very excited about this game at home. Feels like he's got a great chance. The Cougars led by Ginger Flohog, their head coach. After a very successful season last year where the Cougars went to the state tournament at the Metrodome. They did lose there. But again, they look for Jenna Roaring to not only attack herself, but also to open up some of those other passing lanes for her teammates. She's a very unselfish player. 17, the center of your screen, who will be headed to Southern California at the end of this senior season of hers to play college soccer at Santa Clara University. One of the more highly recruited players in the state. Bengals not intimidated, though, as they can defend. Here's looking at Northwest Suburban Conference standings. You can see the Cougars 7th in the state at 5-1-2 in the conference. They sit 3rd, though. What an impressive conference with 3 of the top 10 teams in the conference. Also the top 10 in the state. The Bengals right behind the Cougars, though, at 6-2-0. So a win tonight for the Bengals, and they'd be knotted back up with the Cougars in a very close conference race. We are underway here at Blaine High School. The Cougars take control early, and guess who? Roaring gets a pass over to Farrell Rome. Rome down in the corner. Nice job by the Bengal defenders of trapping her in the corner. Roaring says, we want a corner, and they'll get it. So Jenna Roaring hoping that they would get the corner kick, and they will. So the first big opportunity for Centennial here, just seconds into this first half. Roaring misses the header. Cougars rebound it, though. This one's going to go out of bounds of a goal kick upcoming. So Centennial not wasting any time going on the attack here in just the first 30 seconds of the game. Worst kicks it deep up to about midfield. The Cougars are there in Bordage at midfield. Centennial will try to set something up. Bordage again. Runs into some defense. Kara Jolly at midfield, helping out number 7 in white. The Bengals move right to left on your screen at home. They're in those white jerseys with the blue numbers. Centennial in red moves left to right. Back at midfield, battle for the ball. And then on the far side, the Bengals trying to get some offense going. There's Jolly again. Jolly back to midfield. Finds her teammate on the open pass. And then Katie Marciniak's kick goes out of bounds. The Cougars throw it in. Marciniak for the Bengals, one of a pair of twins on the team. Her and her sister Lauren Marciniak will both likely see playing time tonight. Midfield, here come the Cougars again. Rome trying to find room, and Roaring has got it, and she's got 2 defenders to beat. And nice defensive effort for the Bengals to get it out of Roaring's passing lane. Good defense for Blaine there as Roaring was on the attack one-on-one. Cougars quickly regain control, though. And across midfield comes Chelsea Weber. Weber boots it deep into the box, and no problem. Morgan Wirtz will pick it right up. Bengals down in the Cougar end of the field. On the clear, but then Centennial gets it out of bounds. The Bengals will throw it in. Giving chase for Blaine is Wallers. Wallers now loses it and is back on defense. Bengals get it right back, though, coming this direction. Looks like Pafko in on the play, boots it deep, and it's going to be wide left of the goal. And Worst simply watches it fly wide left. It was Ashley Pafko, who's got 5 goals and 6 assists on the year. An aggressive play there. Wirtz on the goal kick will get it up across midfield right to Jenna Roaring. It's a 1-on-2 for Roaring. She gets past a couple of defenders, and then the Bengals clear it out of bounds on the far side. So excellent job for the second time on Roaring's attack. The Bengals have stepped up with some big D. That's exactly what Coach Zachman said they wanted to do early on, is put some pressure on them. They've done it so far. Back across midfield, Centennial continues to have control of the ball down this end of the field. Rome at midfield, trying to find an open lane, but the Bengals are there, and again, some great defense by Wallers. Wallers clears it up to midfield. Wallers all over the place tonight so far. That midfield spot, a busy place to be if you're a Bengal. 35 and a half to go, time ticking. Here in the first half of play. We remain scoreless. Free kick coming now for the Cougars, and another big chance for Centennial. They had the corner kick early. Now they're gonna have the free kick, and Roaring will stand back and take the first pass, and she does. Nice foot movement, but again, the Bengals are there. The Cougars will get a shot off, but it's no problem for Barbara Verdict. A couple of opportunities, both from the corner and on the free kick, and then 2 attacks by Jenna Roaring. The Bengals have been all over them defensively early on. Going the other way now, the Bengals looking for some offense, and Kara Jolly trying to help out. But the Cougars playing some good defense as well. And in transition, they get into midfield, and Brie Bordage taken away by Jolly for the Bengals. Jolly taking her time at midfield. This one booted down into the zone, and the Bengals will give chase. Tripped up, and the Cougars clear it out of bounds on the near side, to the liking of the visiting fans here on the near side of the field. Schneider in the play for the Bengals, number 5, as she awaited that long ball, but was just not quite quick enough for the Cougar defense. Winning those 50-50 balls is what Coach Zachman says his Bengals needed to rely on tonight. Here come the Cougars the other way now. They've got some open space for Pharrell Rome, but then the Bengals step up and knock it out of her grasp, and it's going to be out of bounds in the end. Rome on the effort, and now it's going to be another corner for the Cougars. This time they've got some space. The header doesn't go. Centennial resets the top of the box, and an easy ground ball right into the hands of Worse from Jenna Roaring. So 32-52 to go now in the first half. The Bengals going the other direction, looking for some space in the Cougar defense, and they're just going to have to get rid of it. There was one Bengal on the near side, about the top of the box, that was open, but they couldn't quite get it to her. The battle resumes at midfield. We'll have a Bengal throw-in now on the far side. We expect a defensive battle by the way that these two goalkeepers have performed all season long. And 8 minutes yet, 8 minutes in, we are scoreless. Far side again at midfield, the battle. Defending for Centennial is Bordage at midfield. Dangerous play here. The Cougars coming up big time and clearing it is Morgan Worse. Out of bounds here on the near side. Worse came out of her position there in the net. An excellent job getting the ball out of there, but there was a couple of Bengals in the vicinity. Bengals back on defense here. Nice effort. Kara Jolly at midfield, moving across. She's got some space. Nice sliding kick. It's not going to find another Bengal, though. Just trying to kind of clear it out there, buy a little bit of time. Back down in their own end of the field. The Bengals will try to reset. Some good footwork there from Brittany Montion, a sophomore attacker. Some good footwork trying to get things going for the Bengals. Brittany Blackwelder. And a Cougar goes down. Blackwelder in on the play with number 22 for Centennial, or 27 rather, that's Courtney Kenville. The two kind of going at it a bit. Kenville got right back up and came back and made a play on the ball. Bengals said they wanted to be more physical. Both teams kind of clawing right now to try to take control early on in this game. Falk will throw it in. 30 minutes to go. Pass goes right to Worse. Got to really credit the play of Worse this season, allowing less than a goal a game on average, and she's a sophomore and playing her first full season at the position. Centennial's got some talent that goes very deep. The Bengals start 4 seniors on their team, so relatively young as well. Midfield again, here we go. Jolly in on the play again at midfield, trying to set up that offense, but the Cougars get there pretty quickly. Nice pass here on the near side. Roaring had one girl to beat, but she couldn't do it. Again, excellent job, and it was Blackwelder on the defensive for the Bengals. They've really stopped Jenna Roaring in her tracks several times here in the first 10 minutes. Excellent job by the Bengal defense. You get one-on-one in open space with a player like Roaring, it is very tough. You're not going to win a lot of those battles, but the Bengals have so far. Easy pick up here for Barbara Verdick, and she'll boot it deep. Nice punt all the way across midfield. Cougars battling for position was Kenville. Arm wrapped up in a Bengal, but the Cougars maintain control. Here they come the other way. They're going to clear it downfield to Barbara Verdick. Across midfield again, some great hustle here from Jolly. But quickly it goes back the other way. The Cougars on the drive. Here comes Roaring. She's got some room. And an excellent stop by Barbara Verdick. Her teammates come up and help her out. There was no chance for a rebound. Roaring denied in that last play. Uh-oh. The Bengals tried to clear it there, but the kick didn't quite go as far as they had hoped, and it almost went right to 17 in red. Whistle here. So it'll go the other way. Look at this one more time. You got to take a look. Jenna Roaring has got her defender beat, and then the goalkeeper, Barbara Verdick, just barely gets on it. Excellent stop by Barbara Verdick. Roaring's got 2 shots on goal tonight and has yet to score. She's been in on a couple of other attacks. They've also had a corner kick, a couple corners, and free kicks go by the wayside as well. So great job by this Bengal defense early on. Both of these teams coming into this one very confident. A combined 4 losses between these two teams in 22 games. So you're seeing some of the best action in the conference here on North Metro TV tonight. The Bengals sort of laying back here at midfield, and then Centennial will boot it deep, and they've got some space for Nan Glinsick. The defender beats her there, though, as Glinsick was hoping to get it in open space. Another nice boot by Barbara Verdick. Boy, she can put that leg on. Some jockeying for position at midfield. The Bengals are going to have to get some speed to get to this one, but they run into Morgan Worth again. Worth, a very high boot. Off the bounce, a couple of players collide as they were trying to go for the header. That was Katie Marciniak for the Bengals taking a hit there. Nice physical play and good effort by her. 25 minutes to go. Cougars trying to get it back on offense. Bordage looking for a pass down in the corner, waiting for it is Roaring. Roaring again gets it taken away. Roaring battling back for it, and it will be Cougar ball. That one was very close. Nice throw in from Jenna. Oh! They take the shot right into the face of the Bengal defender. Pafko, I believe, was the one who got hit hard there by the ball. And they are not messing around. At midfield again, and now going back towards the Bengal attacking third. Blaine has had very few opportunities come close tonight, but they've been hustling all over the field and more than anything playing incredible defense. That is their strong point, and they're showing it tonight. Throw in here for Blaine. Sydney Sign comes into the game for the Bengals. Off the field is Karajali. One other Bengal player. Bengals looking for an opportunity here. They get a pass through one defender, but then the Cougars break it up. Down in the corner, another opportunity here for Blaine. Far side, Centennial will clear once again. 23:43 to go, first half. Far side, again, some good footwork as the two sides kind of claw for position. Centennial will throw it in here. It's Katri Gifford. Centennial now setting up their offense. They've got some room. A long shot, no problem for Barbara Verdict. Should boot it deep once again. Nice header there by the Cougars, and Madison Bettina, one of the captains in this squad. Went about 20 feet off the header. Could not find an open Cougar though. Now Centennial will boot it into the stands on the far side, out of bounds on the clear. So back at midfield now. The Bengals backing up. Marciniak again here on the near side. Good footwork by Marciniak. She puts a defender to her side. That was Bordage working against Marciniak. And Marciniak again here. Now at midfield, it gets Jenna Roaring. As soon as she gets that ball, she moves. Look at the speed. A couple of Bengals there defending once again. Excellent job. I believe it was Kirsten Falk on the play. .22 minutes to go now. Bengals. Great clear. Down into the corner. The Cougars give chase. It's going to go out of bounds, and it should be red ball now. Centennial will have the goal kick coming up. Goal kick coming here now with 21.5 on the clock. And a very evenly matched defensive battle so far tonight. The officials for tonight's game are Lenny Poppenhagen, the linesman. The other linesman is David Lauren, and Mary Hilger is the center. Doing a great job so far in a very clean game. These two really just most of the play at midfield and just a lot of great defense. The Bengals just not quick enough to get down there on the attack. They'll throw it in now on the far side. Nice play off the throw in there, setting up a good chance for the Bengals to get a couple passes off, and this one just goes wide out into wide open space. That pass did not go where it was intended to, and so the Cougars are easily able to clear it down to the other side of the field, but the Bengals are there quickly on defense. Centennial hustling now. Battling is Axed, Jessica Axe, the senior defender all the way down here. And it will be Blaine ball. Right off the throw-in, Axed, it gets right back in defense. Excellent job by Jessica Axed, and the Cougar defense now stepping up. Roaring has got it in open space. Through a defender! Excellent stop by Barbara Verdict, and she just beat her there by a couple of steps.
Bengal throw-in.
I'm telling you, folks, when you see 17 get an open space like this out in front of the net, it's dangerous. She got past the defender, but an excellent play by Barbara Verdict to get there as Pafko was tested for the Bengals. Pafko has been playing stellar defense tonight for Blaine. "19 minutes to go now. Bengals, again, just having a hard time piecing together a couple of clean passes. Pafko comes all the way up on defense to midfield, trying to get her attackers back in position to do something. This one's going to fly high, out of bounds on the near side. So Blaine will throw it in. And doing the honors is Sydney Syme. Syme getting some good minutes here late in the first half of play. Syme gets it right back off the throw-in. Oh, a couple of players butting heads there. Bettina, I believe, in on the effort. Yeah, Madison Bettina was going right up against the Bengal defender, and they both almost hit heads there. The Bengals down now, trying to attack. The Cougars are there to defend. They clear it up to midfield, and the Bengals get it right back. Very fast-paced game here. A lot of defense we're seeing. But clearly, anytime 17 in red gets the ball for the Cougars, the entire Bengals squad rushes to her attention, and so far has been perfect in defending Jenna Roaring. There's a look at Pafko, who has just been stellar tonight on defense. She's got 5 goals and 6 assists on the year. But it is her defensive play tonight that is absolutely leading this squad. Wohler with 6 points on the year on a big-time corner kick. Pafko just misses the header. Perhaps Blaine's best chance they've had tonight. Now they'll try to get it back. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to have to roll back on defense. So the corner kick there just a moment ago. The Bengals with a big-time scoring opportunity. Pafko just missed the header, but boy, the hustle of Pafko tonight has just been absolutely impressive. She's getting those loose balls, finding her teammates in open space, and she just seems to be all around wherever the ball is at. Roaring, tripped up as she tried to get past Pafko, and that's a battle we'll be watching all night. Pafko continues to control the ball and clears it up to midfield. Wow. Excellent series of events there as Pafko was just all over Roaring, and then continued to keep the ball moving downfield. Now Pafko is pushed back to the ground. Nice little shove there from Bree Nelson for the Cougars. It is a physical game out there, folks, and these two sides really starting to show their true love for each other now. Under 16 to go. Roaring gets it to her teammate, Glensick. Back now to Nelson, and then across midfield. Centennial will try to set it up one more time. Here comes Bordage, midfielder, down in the box. The Bengals on the clear are not able to get it out of there. They pass it right back to Bree Nelson. Nelson gives chase to the near side. The Bengals do successfully clear it here on an excellent play from, I believe, Allison Anderson. Centennial will throw it in now, 15 minutes to go. Centennial throws it in now. They go for Roaring, but Pafko boots it out of the way real quick. And then Osmick, Ashley Osmick is there for Centennial. Down in the corner, Jessica Axel will give chase, but it's going to go to bounds first. It will remain Centennial ball, though. Substitution after the Cougars, Kayla Windingstad is in. And she'll replace Nan Glinsick. Throw in, whiffed, and the Bengals will take it on the far side, but then Centennial is right back there. The Cougars have got some speed. They're going to have to show it here if they want to get on the board. Across midfield, looking for a pass. In open space, they find Windingstad. Windingstad will try to get it back towards the middle. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Bengal ball here, and they'll throw it in down near the corner. Scoreless here with about 13:45 to go on North Metro TV. It is girls soccer action. The Bengals hosting the Cougars tonight. Northwest Suburban Conference play. These teams separated by just a game in the conference standings. A big one tonight for these rivals. So far, if you're just joining us, it has been a defensive battle as evidenced by the score. 0-0 here now, 27 minutes in. The Cougar star, Jenna Roaring, has been held at bay by some excellent defensive play from Ashley Pafko and her Bengal defenders tonight. At midfield, they try to set it up. Roaring was almost a little bit ahead of herself, trying to get past the defender before the ball came. She got back, waited for the ball. Now she's got some great footwork across the middle, tries to pass it to Windingstad, but then they're there again, and Pafko on the defensive is going to go all the way across midfield by herself. Great footwork, and then she loses a handle on it. Pafko just tripped up a little bit on the ball there, so the Cougars are going to get it right back, and then they pass it to Roaring. Roaring's got some space. She's got 3 Bengals to beat. She gets it past Pafko to her teammate, Windingstad, and then Barbara Verdict steps up big and falls on it. Great defensive stop. Look at Roaring here. She had just passed it back, got it right back to herself, beats one defender, gets it past Pafko. Windingstad just not quite quick enough to get there. Barbara Verdict makes the stop, and Kirsten Olson, the senior midfielder for the Bengals, also helping out. And there's a look at Pafko. Free kick's going to go right to the hands of Morgan Wirtz. You can see the level of intensity builds every time Jenna Roaring gets the ball in open space, because all these fans know what she can do. But they have got to be very happy with how the Bengals, the home crowd here, going to be happy about how the Bengals have played tonight in stopping Roaring in those one-on-one opportunities. 11:24 to go. Now the Bengals giving chase here, an opportunity. And then quickly the Cougars are there. Ashley Osmick, just a sophomore, coming in and defending. Excellent stop there. Schneider throws it in with 11 minutes to go. The Bengals, some great hustle there to try to get their offense moving. They just can't seem to be finding the open space, though. Rollers now in on the play, and now it's going to be a free kick for the Bengals, and another opportunity for Blaine here as they'll set up the wall defensively. Will Centennial. Big chance here for the Bengals. It is Brittany Blackwelder. The free kick Gets over the wall and had a nice curve on it too. What an excellent kick. Morgan Worst leaps up and gets to tip it over the top of the net. But a very good looking kick as we take a look at the replay. And I apologize, it's Brittany Montion who had the free kick. Look how that ball just came down and kind of curved. Worst leaped up for it. I was hoping it would go over the net and not come back down to her. And fortunately for the Cougars and Worst, it did just that. Off the tip, went over the net. So Brittany Montion, an excellent kick there on the free kick, got over the wall and almost curved it in.
And Mittens, a $40 gift card for edible arrangements, which has smoothies and fruit arrangements. And
on the near side, now the Bengals and Sydney Symes tried to find a passing lane, but the Cougars at midfield now are going to have other ideas. A couple players go down. It leaves Roaring one-on-one. She gets past one defender, and now she gets past Pafko. Roaring in open space. Saved again. The rebound is high. Windingstad on the rebound, just a little bit high. Look at the replay one more time. Here's Roaring in open space, and she misses it. And then the rebound is just high. 8:39 to go, and what an excellent, I guess it was really a lot of luck there for the Bengals because they didn't, I don't think, even get a hand on that last shot on goal. Roaring kind of went up to kick it and just missed it somehow. There was a Bengal body in front of it, but then Windingstad came charging in for the rebound with a wide open net and went just a little bit high. You can sense the frustration in Windingstad's face after that play. Wow, big break for Big Blue. Nan Glinsick checks into the game to replace Windingstad, who could use a breather after that last play. Glinsick is a quick player out there on the field. We can see she's got 7 goals and 3 assists on the year, the freshman forward, and we have seen her in the last couple of broadcasts be very effective out there for Centennial at the midfield and forward positions. We're at the 7:20 mark, and what has been an incredible defensive battle. Most of that defense coming from the Bengals. Centennial's played great defense too, but the Bengals just haven't had nearly as many scoring opportunities. Centennial's had several quality chances to score, but has run into a wall of Bengal defenders every time. Great team defense for Blaine tonight, keeping them in this game. We expected an even matchup with these conference foes. The Cougars with 1 loss on the season, coming off of a state tournament appearance in 2011. The Bengals with just 3 losses on the season. At home tonight, feeling like they've got a great chance. Falk will come into the game now, the junior midfielder for the Bengals, and she replaces Hannah Stratton. A little over 6 minutes to go now. At midfield, Centennial taking their time, slowing just a bit. Roaring there was trying to get it to her teammate, but her speed gets her right back at midfield on defense. Boy, Jenna Roaring is just quick out there. That's what allows her to get so many of these opportunities that she seems to find. At midfield again, it's going to be Blaine ball. So the coach Zachman yelling to let it go, let it go. Back in the game is Allison Anderson, a senior attacker now for Blaine. Number 22. She'll replace Savannah Schneider. 5 minutes and counting. First half of play here from Blaine High School, home of the Bengals. Morgan Worst scoops that one up. Bengals try to get the header in the middle. It was Waller's. Jessica Axt boots it on the near side, and the Bengals will throw it in. Jenna Roaring gets a great pass, and she's got some space. Direct goal! For Jenna Roaring and the Cougars, one finally goes in. After multiple opportunities, Roaring is finally scoring. Look at one more time. She beats 3 Bengals on the play. And Barbara Verdict goes left, a little bit right, and Roaring goes left. Look at how close Barbara Verdict was to this one. She saw that Roaring was going to go that way, but it was just a little bit too late. And Jenna scores a big-time goal, the first of the night, the 24th of the season for the Cougar Star. Incredible play. "36 minutes in. I believe that they will give the assist to Bettina. And now they're going to they have a corner kick coming up. 3 minutes to halftime here at Blaine High School, and the Cougar faithful were very loud and proud after that last goal. You could hear them yelling near our microphone that's all the way down at the end of the field. 1-0 Cougars on the road. Roaring had about 3 or 4 other shots that could have very easily went in, but the Bengals had stepped up defensively, and you've got to credit Blaine. The ratio tonight has been pretty good. For as many shots on goal as the Cougars have had, they've stopped all but just one of them. So the question is, can the Bengals strike back? Right now, the Cougars have still got control of the ball. And Bree Nelson on the far side gets up the middle. Pafko, a nice header to get it out of the way. She's been the star for the Bengals tonight, no question. The Bengals with 2 minutes in the first half clock, trying to get a little bit of something going here and some momentum to go into halftime. Coach Zachman has got to be proud of how his girls have played throughout the first 38 minutes. Pafko loses it. Right there is Pharrell Rome. It was Madison Bettina on the assist on the Roaring goal. Want to correct that. 1:19 to go now. Centennial throws it in. Into the game now for Centennial is Windingstad. Minute to go now, first half of play, and Roaring will come off the field. Just as Centennial gets set to have their halftime chat, Roaring with the lone goal in this one. The Cougars striking again. The rebound opportunity no good. The Bengals will clear it out, but Centennial nearly had another one there. They've got some time, 30 seconds to go in the half. Blaine trying to set up their offense, but the Cougars clear it out. And now they're gonna have it another crack at it here. Bouchard off the header. Pafko gets it, takes control quickly. Pafko, some good footwork across midfield. Here comes Ashley Pafko. She's tripped up. She and Brie Bouchard, number 2 at the center of your screen. A little bit of a collision there at midfield, and as the siren sounds to signal the end of half number 1, it is a 1-0 Centennial Cougar lead thanks to Jenna Roaring. The goal just 4 minutes ago from Madison Bettina. Coach Flohog will talk to the girls at the half. We'll be right back on North Metro TV.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
Welcome back to Blaine High School. The Bengals hosting the Cougars tonight. Centennial out to a 1-0 lead so far through 40. Thanks to the goal from Jenna Roaring, the Cougar star who's headed to Southern California to play her college soccer, one of the most highly touted players in the state of Minnesota. Here's how they did it. Roaring beat 3 defenders, had some open space, right foot, nice goal into the left of the net. Past Alex Barber. Verdict came back for it, but it was just too late. It took 36 minutes for the Cougars to get that first goal. They did it, and they lead 1-0 at this point. It has been a defensive battle as of this far, both teams averaging about a goal per game allowed. The Bengals and Ashley Pafko's defense has been stellar tonight. Roaring had several other opportunities that did not go thanks to the great play of the Bengal defense. Take a look at what we got coming up. Bengals and Cougars both with just a game left in their schedule. Coach Flohog speaking with the Cougars now at the half. Here's what Blaine has got coming up one more time. I apologize. October 4th, that is later this week, they'll play Champlin Park here at home to finish off their season. You can see the loss to St. Michael Albertville was the first in 6 games for Blaine. So they're on a hot streak with 5 straight wins, including a win against Park Center, one of the top 10 teams in the state. Tonight, trying to knock off number 7 Centennial in the conference. But they trail 1-0. Centennial, on the other hand, has won 4 straight after their first and only loss of the season at Andover by a goal back on September 13th. They did have a tie as well to go on their record at Armstrong. The Cougars, look at those wins, 8-0, 11-0 in the last 2 games at Spring Lake Park and at Elk River, so just dominating. They'll go to Anoka on Thursday. Roaring with 24 goals on the season, 12 assists for 36 total points. That 24th goal coming in the 36th minute of half number 1. And Roaring, a leader on this team, and you can see it when you talk to her down on the field. So Roaring, the Cougars lead 1-0 here at halftime. You're watching it on North Metro TV. Stick with us. We'll be right back after this.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Friendly Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Magnificent.
Here comes the big one, Elizabeth.
I love it so much. I'm feeling a little guilty on account of me being married. There are 8 wonders in the world.
I can't believe it.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Okay.
No, it's real.
Oh, yes.
My name is Fran Sorensen. I am an artist. I am an educator, and I have been educating students for 25 years. I am also a collector. I collect salt and pepper shakers. I collect postcards. I collect rocks. And I write on the bottom of all my rocks telling where they're from and who they're from. I love square dancing. I make my own TV shows free at North Metro TV, and I love it.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Lionel Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lionel Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lionel Lakes.
Welcome back to Blaine High School, home of the Bengals. It is girls soccer tonight here on North Metro TV. The Cougars leading the Bengals right now 1-0 in this Northwest Suburban Conference matchup. The Centennial with a goal late in the first half from their superstar, Jenna Roaring, the senior attacker from Madison Butina, with 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. It has been a great night defensively for the Blaine Bengals, and Bobbie Ersland is out on the field with Brittany Montion for Blaine, trying to get the Bengals back in this one. Bobbie?
Thanks, Matt. I'm down on the field here with Brittany Montion. Brittany, what does your team have to do coming out in the second half to put a goal up on the board to tie it up and then eventually work to take the lead?
I think in the second half we just have to work well to connect passes with each other and find the through balls early and just play balls earlier through the middle so that maybe we can get some forwards running on there and put it in the back of the net.
All right, now, you told me you weren't aware that you were North Metro TV Athlete of the Week. However, you were. So now that you know, tell me how it feels to be the Athlete of the Week.
I guess it's cool. I like to thank my teammates because they push me every day in practice. So, I mean, the work ethic is there, so I don't know, it's kind of cool.
All right, well, we have this awesome T-shirt here. I'm going to hold it up for the audience to see. Beware of Bengals. So you have to wear this proudly and, you know, live up to the name, all righty? So we'll give that to you, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back to you, Matt.
Excellent work down the field from Bobbie Ersland, and excellent play all season long from Brittany Montian, certainly deserving of the North Metro TV Athlete of the Week honors. Her team down 1-0 here at the half to the Cougars. We got about a minute until we start the second half, and let's take a look when we've got a chance here at the Class 2A girls soccer rankings in the top 10 here in the state. You can see the Cougars down there, number 7. So Blaine trying to knock off one of the top 10 tonight. Lakeville North, Minnetonka, Eastview, Maple Grove, Burnsville, and Woodbury all in the mix at 1 through 6. And then White Bear Lake, the Bears at number 8. Andover and Prior Lake rounding out the top 10 in the Class 2A girls soccer top 10. We mentioned Centennial made it to the state tournament last year at the Metrodome. They're hoping to make it back there. Speaking with Ginger Flohog throughout the course of this season, that is certainly their goal, not only to get to the state tournament, but to win at the state tournament. Here's a look at your standings in conference to show you just what's at stake here tonight. The Cougars and Bengals at 3 and 4 in the conference, separated by just one game in conference. The Cougars have those 2 ties back there that could come back to bite them. Should it be this close? This is just one game left in the season after tonight. So this is certainly a big matchup as the Bengals try to win and come even with the Cougars. Don't forget you can watch this and all of the exciting fall sports action that you've seen here on North Metro TV, also online at northmetrotv.com. There you can also order a DVD and check out Sports Den with Kenton, Kipp, and Jeff Dinsmore. You can call us as well. That's 763. Don't have the rest of the number, my apologies. To call us if you'd like to get a copy of our DVDs as well. Sports Den is daily 2, 6, and 10. It's both in the morning and the evenings. It is live Wednesdays at 6. Bengals looking to get back in this one as they trail by 1 here as we start half number 2. Brittany Montian, who you just saw there, coming off of the free T-shirt, will try to get her team going. And Abby Wallers at midfield has been very good tonight too, and trying to open up the passing lanes for her Bengal squad. Bengals will throw it in now. The Blaine girls in the white jerseys will now move left to right on your screen at the change of the half. Centennial in red will move right to left. It has been a defensive battle so far here on North Metro TV. Ashley Pafko has done all she can do to stop Jenna Roaring, which is virtually impossible. Roaring did get 1 goal through in the first half, and the Cougars are looking for some more. Here comes Dan Glinsick, a freshman. Pafko's there to defend down in the corner. Glinsick stays with it, though, and excellent work to keep the ball alive for the Cougars. And then Weber gets it to Rome, or Bettina rather. Bettina on the assist to Jenna Roaring in that 1 goal in the first half. Throw in from Centennial. Bettina gets it. The Bengals will look to keep their pressure on the Cougar attack. Jenna Roaring on the near side of the field, taking some time to chat with a fan. over the last 10 seconds or so, quickly hustling back onto the field to get involved in that next play.
Bengal throwing.
Interesting, too, as we watch the Bengals throw it in here, how Roaring at the halftime break in her team's huddle over at the bench, standing right next to her coach, Ginger Flohog, addressing the rest of her team. She's given time in the huddle to tell her team what she's seeing out there and how they can help each other open up some space in the passing lanes. Roaring, a true leader, evidenced by her actions tonight. Goal kick coming now for Centennial. Bengals down just one, looking to keep on the attack here. 3 saves from Worth tonight. The Bengals have had a couple chances, but Morgan Worth is a tough goalkeeper to get it by. Midfield battle again. Butina boots it deep, finds her teammate Gifford. Gifford tripped up by the Bengal defense. The Centennial fans don't like it. Katrie Gifford, the sophomore. Pafko again in on the defensive play. .36.5 to go here in the second half. Pafko back on defense as Nan Glinsick gets it to Roaring in the corner. Roaring gets around 2 defenders, somehow gets the pass off and the goal. The kick is just left. Oh, wow. Katrie Gifford, all she had to do was tap it in. Look at this one more time. Roaring beats Pafko and another Bengal defender out of the corner. Gets the pass to Gifford, who just barely misjudged that one, and it went less than a foot left of the net. The Bengals have gotten a couple of big breaks tonight, and that was one of them. Now they come back on the attack with some good speed, but tripped up by the Cougar defense. Ashley Osmek has played some stellar D for the Cougars tonight. The young sophomore in on that play to prevent the Bengal attack. Here comes Roaring. 2 defenders. Beat her to it. Roaring will shove one of them and get called for the whistle, so it'll go to Blaine now. Roaring with 3 shots on goal tonight. She's 33%. Midfield, Butina misses it, allowing the Bengals to clear it across midfield. Here comes Blaine, trying to get a good pass, and they do. It's going to be just a little bit long now as they'll give chase around the corner. Cougars knocked out of bounds on the near side. Great clear. And I believe it was Stepanek on the play for Blaine, number 2. It was, and so Stepanek will throw it in. Cougars quickly boot it back to midfield. Out of bounds once more. Blaine will throw it in now. And Kirsten Olson, another senior captain on this team, back into the game here in the second half. Roaring gives chase, and she's got wide open space where she can beat 2 defenders. Right foot, it's goal! Goal! Cougars, and Jenna Roaring makes it 2-0. This time it took her just 6.5 minutes. Second of the night, 25th of the season. Unbelievable. In 13 games, she's got 25 goals. She beats the defenders, and excellent effort by number 4 for Blaine. That was Katie Marciniak at the last second, laying out to try to stop it. Barbara Verdict, the goalkeeper, joined her, but Roaring had the perfect angle to boot it through. Four minutes into the second half. Roaring comes out scoring again. And both teams are saying it's our ball, and it will go to Centennial. Roaring kicks it back to Gifford. Gifford, some good footwork around the near side, gets past the defender, Stepanek. Now Blaine at midfield trying to clear it, and they'll get it up across midfield. There the Cougars find it and boot it back the other way. Waiting for it is Olson, but Centennial beats her to it. Stepanek now at midfield. Stepanek trying to weave through, get past Bettina. Kind of does the splits there, and I'm surprised she's not hurt. She took a hard fall. It was actually Pafko, number 8. Aggressive play from Pafko tonight. She'll take the free kick, and a good one into the arms of Morgan Worse, but an excellent kick as she tried to score from about 40 yards away. Pafko waits the header and gets a good one. Centennial on the attack again. Bengals are there. So Axt will give chase on the far side of the field. Get it back to teammate at midfield. 31 minutes remaining. Jenna Roaring with the ball. Gets past the defender. And her fellow Cougar tripped up. And ends up in the hands of Barbara Verdict. Coach Zachman and the Bengals squad is coming into this game with just 3 overall losses on the year. An impressive season for the Bengals, and here they come on the attack. Defended nicely again by Centennial and Ashley Osmick. Osmick, just a sophomore. Bengals rush back. Glinsack gives chase, but Barbara Verdict beats her there and boots it out of bounds for the clear on the near side. We'll have a throw-in coming. In 4 shots on goal tonight, Roaring has scored twice. It's not a bad average. 50% of the time you shoot, you're going to score. 2 of the biggest saves of Barbara Verdict's career, though, tonight, as she has done a great job of keeping the Bengals in this one. Midfield, here come the Bengals, looking for some space against Kenville and the Centennial squad. It's going to go out on the far side again. Back in midfield, they're battling again, and Centennial will give chase, and Glinsick will try to beat Pafko, but nothing doing. Pafko is there, and a great play by Ashley Pafko. Teammate calling for the ball. Stuck at midfield as Centennial and Jessica Axt tried to clear it. She's unable to do so right away, so they'll throw it in now. The Bengals knocked it out on some good defensive movement. Bengal player fell to the ground, gets back up, throws an arm out to find some spacing. Butina tries to find Roaring, who's chasing it deep down into the corner, but then Roaring slowed up just a bit as the Bengal defense was charging. 28 minutes to go and counting. Centennial will throw it in now with a 2-0 advantage here on the road. If you're just joining us, Jenna Roaring scored 36 minutes into the game in the first half, and then again just 4 minutes into the second half. Her 24th and 25th goals of the year. The second one unassisted. Blaine had played some stellar defense throughout the entire first half until Roaring got that first goal in. It gave the Cougars a bit of momentum. Bengals have a couple of shots on goal tonight, but for the most part, Morgan Worse in the last 15 minutes has not been tested much. The Bengals have struggled to piece some passes together and get a good attack going. At midfield, the Bengals trying to be quick. And they will. It's going to be 2-on-3 though, as the Bengals midfielders are slow to get up there to help out on the attack, so they're going to end up losing it the other direction. There was 2 Bengal players there trying to make something happen, but they could not do it by themselves. Centennial fans want to call here on the near side. A couple of Bengals will sub now. Among them entering the game is Kirsten Falk. At midfield, she's got an assist on the season. Stratton will also come in and she'll throw it in. The sophomore looking for some open space as she runs up and down the sideline. A couple of feet in either direction. Axt throws it in from the far side. 25 minutes and a little bit of change left for the Bengals to get back in it. Excellent pass here. They're gonna have to be quick. Diving to try to keep the ball in bounds, and they do. On a whistle, and looks like a handball. So it will be a goal kick now for the Centennial Cougars. Excellent effort though, as the Bengals going that way. The attacker had fallen over, gotten back up, but then she got her hand on it. She was trying to get back up and keep the ball between her feet. Here comes Blaine again and Falk across midfield. Bengals on the move here. The last couple of minutes, they're having some time to try to set up their offense. And on the play once again is Pafko at midfield. Centennial tries to clear it out, and there waiting for it is Abby Wohlers again. Chasing down into the corner go the Bengals, and they're gonna lose it out of bounds. Jessica Axt will throw it in, and looks like she needs a breather out there. Foss has got 3 goals and a couple of assists this season. Just 1 game left in the regular season for both of these teams. A win for Centennial tonight would keep them atop the conference standings. Blaine needs to win to come even with Centennial. A lot at stake here and a lot of time left in just a 2-goal game. Bordage at midfield all the way down to the corner looking for Glinsick, and it's going to go out. Blaine will throw it in now. Savannah Schneider comes into the game, and Katie Marciniak will do the throw-in duties. Look at the stats in the year for Schneider, just a freshman attacker. An impact player on this Bengals squad. Header from Pafko. She gets it back on her feet now. Weaving 3-2 defenders in midfield, but then tripped up. Bengals keep it though. Blackwelder gets it down to, I believe it's Schneider, nearing the corner. Osmek found her. The Bengals throw it in again. This time it looks like Stepanek was waiting for it. Olson now, some good footwork. Gets it down near the top of the goal box, but the Cougars are there. Throw in coming for the Bengals on the far side. Bree Nelson set to check in for Centennial. Whistle, and now Nelson will enter the game. And she will replace Shelby Axt. Nelson with 4 points in the year. 21 minutes to go. In a close game in which the Cougars lead. It's Jenna Roaring 2, Blaine 0. Throw in from Nelson. Bengals find it first, and they'll take it in a dangerous spot in the field. Here comes Falk. Looking for some room. Runs into Chelsea Weber. And now a tackle at midfield, or near midfield, between a couple of players that looked like 20. Nelson was in on it for Centennial. So it will be now free kick here coming for the Cougars. And it's going to open up some space for Nan Glinsick. She's pushed forward by the defender, giving Glinsick some space, but Barbara Verdick dives in front of it to make the stop, and now she boots it away. Nan Glinsick found some open space there. 7 saves tonight for Barbara Verdick, an impressive stat against this Cougar offense. Take a look one more time at this last opportunity. Nan Glinsick goes here against 3 defenders, and they actually push her forward as Marciniak kind of didn't mean to do so, but it helped her out a bit, getting Glinsick closer to the net, but Barbara Verdick was waiting. Centennial will throw it in on the far side, and they'll substitute, bringing in Katrie Gifford for Bree Nelson. Nelson just getting a couple minutes, and looks like she's limping a bit as she comes to the near sideline and speaks with Coach Flohog. They're going to ask the trainers to come take a look. Coach Flohag having to kind of chase down the trainer here to get someone to check out Bree Nelson. Hopefully it's not too bad of an injury. She was able to walk off in her own power. Meantime, Pafko and the Bengals across midfield looking for an opportunity here to set up their offense. Pafko, some great footwork. Down into the corner, there's nobody there, so it'll go to Centennial. Pafko, by virtue of trying to keep a handle on the ball, dribbling it between her feet, lost it into the corner. Under 18 to go now, booted out of bounds on the near side, and Blaine will throw it in. Looks like it was off the foot of Osman. That's going to be a corner coming for the Bengals now. So an opportunity here for the Bengals, a much needed one. Abby Wallers will do the honors on the big corner kick coming. The Bengals need a good play here. Header! Oh, great play. But the Cougars defend it with a header of their own. Wallers got the kick into exactly the right spot. Pafko, I believe, on the header, but the Cougars defended it beautifully. Now a shot's going to go a little bit wide here. And it'll be a goal kick coming now for Centennial. Worse with 4 saves tonight. It's been relatively quiet down here for her for majority of the second half, until the last couple of minutes when the Bengals have gone on the attack. "16 minutes to go now in the game. Bengals, a sense of urgency now as they trail 2 goals here at home. A game behind Centennial in the conference. This is their shot to get back in. It was just a game left in the season after tonight. Beautiful header, gets it to Roaring, and she's got some space. Roaring, the right foot off the post, no good. That close to a hat trick for Jenna. Wow, look at this one once more. She gets past Pafko and a pack of Bengals. That close to going in off the post, and Roaring knew it right away. She'll want that one back. Centennial still controls, though, down in the Bengals end of the field with under 15 minutes to go. And it's a goal! Chelsea Weber, a lucky one, if you'll say, at that. Deflected and goes in from about 25 yards away. Let's see how this happened. Here comes Weber, just trying to maybe find a teammate. It goes off a Bengal defender. One more time. Off the Bengal defender, and not happy about it. I believe it was Stratton. So Weber gets her first of the night. She's got an assist. And it makes it 3-0 Centennial, with 14:30 to go in the game. I don't think even Weber saw that one coming. Here they come again. Roaring wants the hat trick. Tripped up. Great defense. Back to the type of defense the Bengals played for the majority of the first half. Roaring. Come on, she says. First she gets denied by the post. Now by the Bengal D. Glinsick gives chase on the near side, down towards the corner, makes a move around, one defender takes a high shot! Just a little bit high over the crossbar. Nan Glinsick with an excellent angle on that. We can see it from here in the press box. Look at this one here. You can see it with us. Glinsick kind of pops it up. Perfect angle going for that top right corner. Just a little bit high. Glinsick, excellent effort as the Cougars continue to put the pressure on. Pafko at midfield. She has got some speed. She needs some help out there. Cougar player going to the ground is Osmick trying to defend Pafko at midfield. Bengals have got it back now, and then Osmick is there again. How many times have we said her name tonight on defense for Centennial? Down into the corner. Bengals will keep it in. Excellent kick, but there's no teammate there to try to get the shot out in front of the net. It was a great looking kick from the corner, but no Bengals there. They'll have a chance to throw it in now with 12:12 on the clock. Time beginning to become a factor. Roaring checks into the game and goes wide, looking for an open field. She finds it. Roaring one-on-one. Easy save for Barbara Burdick. Well, it's never an easy save when you've got Jenna Roaring in your face, but Barbara Burdick knew right where to go this time as Roaring got an extra step. She checked into the game and went right on the attack, and now we've got a battle down in the net. Morgan Wurst covers it up as the Bengals trying to put one through. Look at this replay. Watch Morgan Wurst here, the ball coming in. Her teammates playing some defense, and it almost went back in their own net. Osmick on the defensive effort, but a dangerous spot in the field as Wurst had to come up for it against a charging Bengal. Wurst again tested here. The Bengal on the far side not able to get a clean look at it. Tough play there on the far side of the field where Pharrell Rome ran into the ball when she was coming up on some defense, ran into the foot of a defender, and the ball there between them. A hard hit. 10 minutes and change to go in this one. Here comes Olson looking for some space, finds Montion, our North Metro TV Player of the Week. An impressive season for Montion. Marciniak comes back into the game now for the Bengals. And Centennial will replace Pharrell Rome off of the field. And Madison Bettina will get set to check in. Oh, a play. They try to clear it out through the Cougars, and it hits one of their own girls in the back. And with some speed comes Roaring again. 9 minutes to go, looking for the hat trick, no good. And then, big hit down near the box. It's Pafko, didn't hear a whistle. And we're gonna have a yellow card, it looks like. We will, it's going to go against Ali Kish. The center official, Mary Hilger, making the call. She'll explain it to Coach Flohog. So to the bench goes Kish. Roaring, another wide open opportunity. And boy, you can't give her too many of those. She's had several tonight. But the Bengals have come up big. Look at this, Roaring again, just speeds past the defender. An excellent stop by Barbara Burdick, got it to go off of her leg. And then there's the tie up right afterwards and the yellow card from Kish. And I don't think Pafko knew if play was supposed to resume or not, so she kept playing. Free kick coming here for Pafko and the Bengals. 9 minutes and a little bit to go. On their home field, the Bengals are down. The Cougars want to call on the near side as Katrie Gifford was shoved to the ground right in front of the Centennial bench. Roaring throws it in for Centennial. She'll get it right back from Bettina. And now here comes Bettina, the long shot from about 30 yards away. And right afterwards, she gets tied up with Pafko. (3-0) Centennial. On pace for their 11th victory of the season. With 8 minutes left, still some time for Blaine. But the way the Cougars have been attacking tonight, it looks like they seem to be in control of this one. Some stellar defense for the Blaine Bengals throughout the first 36 minutes until the Bengals got their, or excuse me, the Cougars got their first goal. But since the second half, Centennial's added 2 more and played some great defense, allowing very few Bengals scoring opportunities since. Battle on the near side in front of the Cougar bench. And Gifford will battle for to the near side. Tangled up with Kirsten Falk. Those two have been battling tonight. Bettina against Pafko, and the Cougars are looking for the pass. Maddie Jansen into the game now. Was trying to find Roaring. Jessica Axe with an opportunity. Now Roaring down in the corner. Goes out behind her off the foot of a Bengal. So Jenna will throw it in for CHS, directing traffic as she does so well as a leader on this team, helping the girls find the open space out there in the passing lanes. And just Jenna's speed opens up those passing lanes so much more. It's easy to find someone when they're wide open. 6.5 to go now. Bettina in the corner, going all the way to the corner. Trying to force the Bengals to kick it out and give the Cougars the corner kick, but it doesn't work. And instead, the Bengals go the other way. And if they can get some speed, they'll have a one-on-one opportunity. Here comes Blaine. Montion. Knocked away. It was Brittany Montion, I believe. Bengal fans wanted a call there going the other way. They didn't get it. Glinsick for the Cougars gets it across midfield to clear it. The clock becoming a factor now if you're a Bengal fan, down 3. Centennial throws it in on the far side now. As they have really started to dominate here at the time of possession in this half. Abby Stepanek throws it in on the far side for the Blaine. Bengals looking for a chance here. A couple passes, they keep control of it, and a Cougar player is down. Katrie Gifford still down. She gets up limping, and they're going to need to get her off the field quickly. And no official. Now they notice it, and they're going to blow the whistle here to stop play as Katrie Gifford looks shaken up. She says she's fine. But she's going to stay on the field, at least for now. Looks like Jenna Abrahamson is ready to come in for Katrie Gifford. And with a 3-0 lead, been a physical contest tonight, and Cougars have certainly won the battle. And Katrie Gifford is still walking gingerly out there on the field, but she's gonna limp through the game here until Abrahamson will check in on the next break. But now Gifford is running along relatively well, and she's almost had a pass come right to her in front of the net. And now they're gonna get Katrie Gifford out of the game. Jenna Abrahamson will check in to replace Katrie Gifford, who appears to be hobbling a bit. She walked it off and even ran it off a little bit. That last minute, the trainer will check her out. .310 on the clock, and the Cougars not letting up. They continue to put pressure on the Bengal defenders. Glinsick gives chase down into the corner. Goal kick coming now for Blaine. Hey, they're talking about us here at Blaine High School. Don't forget to check out this game again. Boos coming from the Cougar fans. Major boos coming as they want a call. They won't get it with a little over 2 minutes to go. Rob Mangun, the assistant coach of this varsity squad, among them up in arms about the no call just moments ago. Centennial throws in with less than 2 minutes to go in what appears to be a victory tonight here at Blaine High School. They lead 3-0 with time ticking away on the Bengals and their chances here. Kenville throws it in. Bengals get a good angle on it, but Wurz picks it up. And it was the hard-working, speedy Ashley Pafko on the effort. And if there's a Bengal player who has been stellar tonight, I would say it was Ashley Pafko. She played great defense, personally stopping a couple of Jenna Roaring scoring opportunities. But with under a minute to go, it will likely not be enough. And there'll be another Cougar goal kick coming here, and they should be able to run down a majority of the rest of this clock. Allie Kish now back into the game after the yellow card from a couple of minutes ago. Kish, the senior forward, back in the game for the remainder. Ten seconds to go now, and Jenna Roaring hustles to the corner. Will she try to get one more through at the buzzer? Roaring's got 3 seconds. The shot, the save as time expires. Roaring was that close to a hat trick again. Alex Barber verdict comes up big as Jenna Roaring doesn't give up. Are you kidding me? As time expires, Roaring gave it one last chance. Didn't go. And Pafko says, hey, good game. Good game. 3-0 the Cougars off 2 goals from Jenna Roaring. Bobbie Ersland's on the field with Roaring. After this in our post-game wrap here at North Metro TV.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Check it out. Oh. That is magnificent.
Here comes the big one, Elizabeth.
I love it so much. I'm feeling a little guilty on account of me being married. There are 8 wonders in the world.
I can't believe it.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Okay.
No, it's real.
Ooh, yes.
This broadcast is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Contact your local Nationwide Insurance agent, Twin Cities Insurance Group. Your Exchange Check Cashing. We buy gold at Your Exchange. Charlie Walker Companies. I know a guy. They can handle all of your exterior needs. And Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Welcome back to Blaine High School here on North Metro TV. I'm Matt Johnson, our entire North Metro TV crew, happy to be bringing you a good game here tonight. The Centennial Cougars coming out victorious 3-0 the final, and it's because of the play of Jenna Roaring to start things off. The first goal came 36 minutes in, squeaked it in the right side, deking out the goalkeeper for the Bengals. And Roaring was not done. She had one more early in the second half. That one came about 4 minutes in. And we'll get to that, the rest of the highlights, and hopefully talk to Jenna in just a moment. Morgan Worst, in the meantime, the goalkeeper for the Cougars, tested tonight a couple of times. Excellent job. She pitched a shutout here, as you can see the Bengals threatened her a couple of times, led by the play of Brittany Montian, among others. And then here again, coming up with a diving save, was Morgan Worst. A stellar night for the Cougar goalkeeper as she pitches the shutout. 3-0 the final score. This is the second goal we talked about from Roaring. In from right to left over a diving Barbara Verdict, and that was the second of 3 Cougar goals on the night, leading them to victory, their 11th of the season. And down on the field with 2 of the stars from tonight's game is our very own Bobbie Ersland. Bobbie, say hello.
Thank you, Matt. Down here on the field with Morgan Wers and Jenna Roaring, a couple of the stars of tonight's game. Morgan, I'm going to start with you, the goalkeeper here. Shutout tonight. What do you contribute to the success?
I think it helps out with a solid defense to keep the ball up, and we had a lot of good communication. And I don't know, I just thought we had really good defense.
How does it feel to beat the crosstown rival Blaine so close to the end of the season, getting ready for playoffs?
I think it helped a lot to get us pumped up for sections, so we're ready for everyone else.
What is the one thing that your team needs to focus on and zero in on to sure up heading into the section playoff?
Just have solid passes, because when we build out of the back and build up, we have solid shots and good attacks.
All right. Now, Jenna, 2 goals tonight, a couple near goals there towards the end of the game. Just kind of tell us what you saw in the Blaine defense that allowed you to make so many offensive attacks.
It really helped having great balls played to me by my team, and then just dribbling really worked really well. Taking 1v1, even 1v2, if I see space, I take it.
All right, sounds good. And same thing, beating Blaine towards the end of the season, how does it feel to get that victory against your rival?
It was a really great win. Our goal was to win 3-0. We came out, we won 3-0. It really helped. We had our fans cheering for us, and that really helps us keep going, keeps the energy up, and it was a really great game, I think.
All right, and on the offensive side of the ball, what do you guys need to focus on heading into playoffs?
Really finishing our opportunities. The chances we get, we might not get this many opportunities in section playoffs, so we just got to finish every opportunity we have.
All right, and the last thing, you were the player of the game tonight. So we have this wonderful Sports Den t-shirt for you. The back of it says, "Beware of Cougars." All righty? So the rule is, though, that you have to wear it at school. Okay. So we're going to ask the student body, and you better have worn it at least once to school. Okay. Those are the rules, all right?
I thought you meant tomorrow. It's picture day tomorrow.
Well, hey, picture day, that works too, all righty? Okay. Well, good luck the rest of the season, ladies, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks.
back to you, Matt.
I think it would be a Kodak moment if Jenna Roaring wore our Sports 10 t-shirt for picture day. Why not? It's just senior pictures. What's the big deal? Great job. And Jenna Roaring said it the best herself. She says, when I get open space, I take it. She did that tonight. 2 of the 3 goals leading to a big Cougar victory here on the road at Blaine. Great job by the Cougars. They lead. They win 3-0. Their 11th win in the season. Still just 1 loss as they get set for 1 more regular season matchup and then section play for our director, Kenton, Kipp, and Bobbie Ersland on the field. I'm Matt Johnson. Have a great night, everybody.